man, last day. Yeah, last day. Last day. There's no way back. That's it. That's it. That's it. Up to the new beginnings. I talk to you later. You got it right. I quit. After a couple of decades as an employee and years of experimenting with personal ventures on the side, I decided to dedicate myself fully to the latter. I'm not rich, I'm just ready. I don't have a second source of income, but I built 6 pillars that gave me the confidence to pursue what I believe makes sense for my life. So this isn't a how to do video, it's a why I did it video. So I'm not here to teach you how to make millions overnight. I wish I knew that myself. So number 1 is experience. And don't worry, I'm not going to bother you with my business plan details. I will just say that it is related to fields that I've been involved over the last few years, both as a consumer and also as a creator. So I'm not jumping into something I'm completely new. I've gained a fair amount of exposure. While it's not essential to have experience, it does help, especially if you have tested it from different angles. In other words, you don't want to jump off a cliff and pray for the best. And say you don't have experience yet. What do you do? Well, in this case, my recommendation is to reach out to people who have been around the block. Not everyone will reply or get back to you timely. That alone teaches a lot about business ownership. Number 2 is skills. So you'll notice that my 6 pillars are interconnected. And that's both natural and intentional. They feed into each other and reinforce my confidence. So skills, they grow from experience. They don't come out of nothing. Although, I believe that some of us were born with certain talents. But even natural skills, they need testing. They need a good reality check. Now, because of my experience, I now know where I thrive and where I struggle. For example, I find spreadsheets tricky, but I'm comfortable giving a talk to 100 people. And it's not just about what I'm good at. It's about overlap between skills I enjoy and skills that the market values. Number 3 is knowledge. Knowledge is closely related to skills, but here is the difference. Skills are about your ability to act, and knowledge is your actual understanding of the field. And you cannot fake that. You might be passionate about something, but unless you study it in detail, you likely forget it in a week or in a month. So I made sure to know the landscape I was stepping into. I kept up with trends. I learned from those who had done it well. If you are still working in your 9 to 5, use your free time to learn. Read, watch, listen. Number 4 is network. And this one lands here in the middle for a reason. Because networking, guess what? It is not just an asset. It's a multiplier. In the beginning, you must be looking up. And that's okay. With time, things will change. and you'll be required to bring value to the table. And that's why network is number 4. Because by now, you've got experience, knowledge, and skills. You are now able to connect with people, offer insights, contribute, not just passively consume. Now, when networking, don't be shy and don't be shady. Be tangible. Be trustworthy. People appreciate that far, far more than flashy talent that is just looking for attention. Number 5 is financial buffer. Now, this one might surprise you. You might remember that at the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I'm not rich, I'm just ready. Balance and discipline over the years with my finances. Let me give an example, okay? Many years ago, I was made redundant from another corporate job that I hated. And I used half of the package to travel. I made all the way to New Zealand and Australia. And the other part, I didn't touch. Now you might say, that's it. You got one of those golden parachutes, and now you are able to do whatever you want with your life, while the vast majority of us are tied to a wage. Fair point, but not completely accurate. Since then, I had to redo my CV, apply for other jobs, do interviews, and as a matter of fact, I had 3 other corporate jobs since that one I was made redundant. Because again, I'm not one of those who is making a 6-figure every week. What I have is some savings, okay, that will allow me to pursue my business plan without rushing too much. That's it. I'm not one of those. Number 6 is time. And this was the last pillar I've added. It might be the most important. Why? Because time is both the reward you get from building the other 5 and also the fuel you need to build something of your own. Until you get there, make sure to use some. I'm not saying it all because you may go nuts, but use some of your spare time to invest in your thinking. These hours, they will provide you with experience, the opportunity to evaluate your skills, increase your knowledge in relevant matters, and meet or at least attend events where you may come across relevant individuals. So even those small wins every week, they will provide you the courage to make the move down the road. So there it is. This is not a formula or someone trying to sell you an online course. This is a confession of a lad who was confident to make the jump and build a foundation on the side. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this combination of pillars or just one of them. Or maybe even add one that I may have missed. If you enjoyed this video, do let me know by clicking the like button below. And if you want to follow my journey, make sure to subscribe my channel.